Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water. This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm James Holst, and today we're headed to the Detroit Lakes area of Minnesota. Some colder weather has really firmed things up and have opened up a lot of extra opportunities for us. And we're excited today because we're going to go fish an area that we fish all over the country, but we really haven't done a lot of shows from this general area. And what's making this possible is we're getting to know a really talented young angler named Konnor Kleist. So here's what you need to know about Konnor. This is his first time co-hosting with us here at In-Depth Outdoors. And let me tell you, he does a phenomenal job. Very bright young angler, very passionate about fishing these lakes around Detroit Lakes. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be targeting a very small body of water that froze out in the past. Now we've done these freeze out lake shows, but we've always done them focused on panfish. What's really got us interested in this particular lake, this particular bite, is the show will largely focus on a walleye population that did not die out to the extent that the panfish did. The bluegill are coming back, the size structure is looking really good, but this lake is known for an incredible walleye population as well. So we're going to get kind of a really nice 1-2 blend of fish, really nice bluegills, as well as a really good population of walleyes. So stick around here on today's show. It's Konnor Kleist and I out near Detroit Lakes, Minnesota on early ice. That's what ice fishing is all about, man.
Yeah, oh, that's fun. Adds to it
a ton.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing how much stuff you can get in one of these.
Yes, it is.
I had some gas.
Fishing every hole.
You know, having your favorite body of water winter kill is certainly nothing to be hopeful for. When it happens, it's kind of sad. It'll really knock down huge chunks of a given population. But the plus side is when it rebounds, it comes back even stronger than it ever was. That's what's going on with this lake. 4 or 5 years ago, it winter killed really hard. A lot of the bluegills got wiped out, and now they're coming back in huge numbers. And this body of water also has a really strong walleye population. So should be a good day of fishing. Not a private body of water, totally public. You can see people are fishing it. But what you see is on these winter kill lakes, when they come back so fertile with such high fish numbers. Even when there's pressure, you can still get in on world-class fishing. Dude, I'm getting hit. Hit right there. He'll snatch and grab. He's picking up speed. This is going to happen. There he goes. Come on, fish. I think it's one of them walleyes we're looking for. Yes, sir. There he is.
Couldn't even get it down?
I was trying to set it, and all of a sudden it was just like, oh, 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 oh.
Yeah. Look how he ate that.
Yeah. Good.
Nice.
Last fish.
Hopefully that proves to be what the rest of the day shapes up to be.
Keeping fish today?
Absolutely. Looks like a good eater.
Bad news, buddy.
Yeah, that's the way she goes.
Yeah, that was kind of a small sucker.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool though. I mean, literally, it was just putting it in the trigger.
And just
on the
felt
actual
from. Yeah.
Quickest fish on an iFish Pro ever. That's crazy. What you got, Konnor?
A little bluegill.
An up-and-comer.
Up-and-comers, right?
I really just want to hold this and see if that'll happen again. It's happening again. I'm not kidding.
It's happening again?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Might have dropped on a bit of a school here.
Oh, okay.
This one's not running as fast. It's pulling out line. You know, typically you get a larger fish and they're a little bit more methodical with the way they move. The little guys, they grab those sucker minnows and they go. Got him. I have never had that happen before. Little nicer one. This is a little crazy.
Yeah.
Get that sucker minnow out of there. He's not hooked deep. Not that it's going to matter, because that is coming home with us. And that minnow's seen better days. He did his job though. All right, what's the over-under on doing that 3 drops in a row?
Slim.
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 I would say. If I get 3 in a row, I will immediately leave and go buy a lottery ticket.
StrikeMaster introduces the new Lithium 40 volt. Everything you've ever wanted in an ice auger. With a 40% increase in cutting speed over the competition and up to 100 holes per charge, the Lithium 40 volt has the power and stamina you need and a 2-amp rapid charger that can bring a fully discharged 40 volt battery pack to a full charge in as little as 2.5 hours. The new Lithium 40 volt, only from StrikeMaster.
Otter, the leader in quality and innovation, is opening doors with the release of the all-new Crossover Series ice shelters. All crossover shelters convert from traditional front door entry to convenient side door entry and back again in seconds. Otter, the toughest, strongest, smartest, and now most versatile shelter on ice.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand. Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Watching an iFish Pro is not a good use of my time. There's a flag system that tells me when I got fish, so I'm moving on. We still don't have the 4th one set. Oh yeah, you do have a little bit of a wad down there, don't you?
Yeah. Seems to, whenever I'm just kind of moving around, I always have a noodle or have some sort of tungsten with. Just when a school comes through, can't hurt to drop it down.
And there's no crappies in here.
Nope. Not that we know of, but.
Bye! It's there.
Is he?
Yes, sir, it is. I don't need to be the hog. Oh, yeah!
Look, right at the hole.
And this hole's a little shallow here.
Yeah.
These are just like perfect eaters.
Yeah.
And you get some real big ones in here too, don't you?
It is known, especially this year. I can see that flashing there. This year there's been quite a few, fish that are pushing 8 pounds, and usually in a lake that seems to be full of stock fish.
Yep.
You don't see those big fish, but these backwater lakes, They are truly special.
And these are not stocked fish.
No, it's all natural reproduction.
Wow.
Yeah, and you see a lot of different year classes. I mean, we'll catch fish 20, 22, 25, and then hopefully, if we're lucky,
Do
maybe
you
20.
think these are the fish that came after the freeze out of 4 or 5 years ago?
I don't think that these fish necessarily froze out. I know the bluegills did, but the larger walleyes, just because there are the year classes of fish, I think that they didn't necessarily take such a toll on the winterkill. But
Perfect eaters. I'm going to keep
Absolutely.
2. I don't, how many you're going to keep, but
2, 3,
fish,
and
fish fry to end the day sounds perfect.
yeah, no, it does. We're on the right track.
Well, I'd say that's 3 walleyes on the ice in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right behind you. That matter, Hoss. That's the proximity bonus there.
Nice short walk.
Yeah, it was. 4 steps and you're there. You're due for a 30.
Better fish. No monster, but oh, it's a nice walleye.
Looks a little heavier.
That's a little more like it.
Good job, man.
You can see, just devoured it. But beautiful fish. I mean, it just pays to have those iFish pros out.
You know, I don't care how you catch a fish, but just doing it with the rod and reel is just so much more fun.
Yep. That's beautiful. Hardly even had trouble in them. We'll get her back. Love it.
Oh, boom, 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 boom. Dig, 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 dig. A little bigger, but not big. Decent gill. Pretty one. All right. Bottom 3 feet on my flasher here is just full of these things. Pretty cool lake. I didn't even get, I'm fishing a little love bug, kind of a mayfly color, and I didn't even get to the bottom. It just grabbed it as it was falling. Connor's got one. I got one. Ooh, dig. No doubt about what that is. That bluegill fight is so distinctive. Here, buddy.
Keeps a guy busy.
Solid fish.
Between chasing flags.
There you go. Be a good eater, but I kept the 2 walleyes that I need for supper, and I'm gonna call it good.
Oh, James behind you.
Right behind you.
Get this out of your way. Oh, he's taking one.
He's taking it. It's kind of got a little pinch point. Nope. Yep.
Looks like the hot hole.
I'd say. No doubt about that one.
A little better fish.
Can't tell, to be honest with you.
Shallow
I've
water
caught so many bluegills, my right hand is pretty much frozen because it's been wet for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, another one of those nice eaters. Beautiful fish.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like you said, hot hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we need any more or are we good?
I think we could probably take 1 or 2 more.
All right.
To feed the crew at least.
you
Can't be
go.
selfish.
No, definitely have to have enough to share.
Yes.
The Lithium Shuttle, only from Markham Technologies. Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
At Aluma, we make the longest lasting, most dependable enclosed trailers on the road today. By building quality our competition just can't match. Our all aluminum construction gives you a heavy duty but lightweight trailer that can handle your tough hauls. Aluma trailers are engineered for ease of use with you in mind. All backed by our unbeatable 5-year warranty. Work or play, get there. With Aluma, we're in it for the long haul.
That's a walleye. That's a big fish.
Oh, Connor's got a good one. Walter?
Yep.
They say it couldn't be done. Oh, you're digging, man.
That's a nice fish. Another nice fish.
Good work, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, he absolutely T-boned that.
What bait were you fishing?
That was the red, smaller flash champ.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. And mixed in right with the school of gill. I mean,
There's so many gills down there, it's hard to pick them out.
yeah, it is. She smoked it.
There he is. Little red spoon. Just missed one on this exact same bait. There he goes. Yeah, Konnor just made the point that, we started the day out, couldn't keep the iFish Pro rods in the water. Now the sun comes up a little bit, gets a little bit later in the day, and all the walleyes are on jigs, which is just fine. I prefer to catch them on the jigs if I can, but my guess is later in the afternoon, those iFish Pro rods will start popping again. Let that guy go. And that's just a glow red shiner, 1/8 ounce Tingler spoon. And we are tipping it with a minnow head, or at least I am.
That's a walleye. On a tungsten. See if we can pull it off, but it's a small hook and a lot of head shakes. Nice walleye on a tungsten. You can see in the corner of the mouth. Choked. A plastic on a tungsten. I mean, a lot of these smaller lakes, these are bug-fed fish. They're not necessarily going after a perch forage base. There's a lot of bluegills and walleyes in this lake. So you tend to fish the schools of bluegills, and the walleyes seem to be roaming with them. And when your school disappears, odds are there's a nicer fish behind, and he did not hesitate to eat the plastic. So kind of fun when you can have a mixed bag, and especially on light tackle like that, that's a lot of fun, but we'll get her back. Another nice fish. See if we can get another.
In-Depth Outdoors, Spot on the Spot ID.
On today's Spot on the Spot ID, I want to talk about some techniques, some tips for how to efficiently work a body of water that winter kills and quickly eliminate all the unproductive water and really focus in on what matters, and that is the limited amount of deeper water that's available in the type of body of water that will typically freeze out. So this is Grass Lake. We're using the Navionics web app today to kind of illustrate everything. This is not the lake we fished. Just want to kind of point that out there. This is for illustrative purposes only because it's very similar to the body of water that Konnor and I were fishing that day. Now, what you'll notice is lots of shallow water, lots of emergent vegetation, as you'll see on the map up here, and one spot of deeper water. And in the winter, once everything ices over, water temperatures start to drop. Obviously, lots of emergent vegetation that's dying and starting to decompose. Oxygen levels will drop, and they'll start to drop rather quickly. particularly in a dark stained body of water like the one that we fish, you're not getting a lot of light penetration, you're not keeping that weed growth alive, it's dying off. Anything that dies and decomposes, it's using up oxygen, and that means fish that might have lived over here in the summer are now starting to congregate up near the deeper water that's available. So for us, it was all about finding, kind of targeting that a most productive depth range. When we got deeper than 16 feet, everything was a small bluegill. When we got shallower than 12 feet, except for in that last hour of the day, everything was a small bluegill. All of our quality fish came in a range of about 12 to 14 feet of water. Now, it can vary a little bit from one body of water to the next. Of course it will. Figuring out that hot depth range was the key to our success on this day. And one of the nice things about fishing these winter kill lakes, when they winter kill, typically they winter kill hard. You will lose not all the fish, obviously, but a huge number of them. And after you wait 3 or 4 years for the populations to rebound, you get out on one of these bodies of water, it is very quick to tell if it's worth fishing. Give a body of water like this 2 or 3 hours, punch holes around the deeper water that's available, and if you're not on fish, move on to the very next lake. These winter kill lakes can be some of the most fun and productive bodies of water you'll fish all winter long.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
Offering features not found on any other underwater viewing system, the Quest HD from Markham Technologies offers a vivid 7-inch widescreen display, Sony camera, and the ability to send video to a TV over HDMI in full 1080p. The Quest HD offers on-screen display of direction, temperature, and depth. This season, get your eyes below the ice and see what you've been missing on the big screen with a Quest HD underwater viewing system from Markham Technologies.
Hey Konnor, flag up, right there. I think it's time to check all the baits.
Yeah.
You were gonna put a rainbow on that one, weren't you?
Yeah, I just did.
Oh. That is a nice fish.
Yeah. Spunky.
I love it when they pop right next to the minnow pail.
Yes. Yeah.
Very thoughtful of you, fish.
Yes, it is.
And in return, you get to go home.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. We might have to break into the second bag of sucker minnows, bud.
Uh-huh. Good problem to have.
Indeed.
See you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah.
And for you.
Thank you.
I'll go check these two over here.
Perfect.
There's one.
You got one?
Yes, sir. A little better fish. He wanted that orange jig. Glow goldfish. Konnor and I have been contemplating why jigging was so slow this morning during the peak time period, and we got all those fish on the iFish Pros, and now midday when the sun's starting to come out, they want to eat the jigs.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a nice eater there. But back you go. He got caught in the right order. So just small spoons, bright, so glow orange on the back, kind of a muted foil orange pattern on the front. And I did upsize the hook a little bit. This is a really lightweight Flash Champ. Doesn't come with a very big hook. So I upgraded the hook a little bit just so I have a more gap to get a hold of these walleyes. And it worked pretty good. So for whatever reason, they're not eating those sucker minnows anymore, but they are willing to chase down these little spoons. Nice one. Got the walleye waiting for you?
Yeah, school of gills disappeared. Let's see if he's still down there. That's a bigger fish.
You're not having any fun over there at all, are you?
Mixed in right with the gills. And just crushing the plastic.
Yeah?
No waxy, nothing.
I'm sure they all eat the same stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. Man, this lake is just filthy with this size fish. There, he hit it. There you go. Basically a sun up to sundown deal here. See you later, fish. Thank you much. All right. iFish Pro. I can't see which one. Is it that one?
Oh, she's taken.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, she said herself. Nice fish.
Yeah, I think so. Try to be patient here and not bounce around the bottom of the ice. Well, when you said they bite all day, you weren't kidding.
No, it is an all day kind of deal. Nice walleye.
Thank you.
Absolutely. There you go.
Got him. It's been a while since we caught one on the iFish Pro.
It has. Yeah, it definitely was a morning deal.
Which is so interesting to me. Why the fish that kept feeding would just switch from, you know, sucker minnows to jigs.
Especially in the afternoon, how they didn't transition back to the iFish Pro.
Which is what they almost always do,
Yeah.
unless they're going to start doing it now.
Yeah, you never know. Better late than never.
So that brings us to the end of today's show, and let me tell you, all I've got to say about Konnor is he's fantastic on camera. I asked him while we were filming, hey man, how'd you get so good at this? And he goes, I've watched a lot of fishing shows, which makes total sense. So Konnor, thanks for having us out and for sharing this body of water with us. I know just a quick look at the map shows that there are unlimited opportunities in this general area, and we look forward to fishing and filming with you again here very soon. So before we go, I want to remind everybody, we've got a dream trip giveaway going on. People that get entered, you've got a chance to win a trip to fish and film an episode of In-Depth Outdoors with the In-Depth Outdoors crew. So to get entered, go to indepthoutdoors.com, look for the Dream Trip giveaway icon. You can enter every week after each week's episode. Get yourself entered. Some lucky fan's gonna walk away with a dream trip of a lifetime. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In-Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.